So, Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge. Hooray! I'm so looking forward to reviewing this one. Whoop-de freaking do. Now, here are the main issues I have with this movie. 1. None of barely any of the returning characters are in this movie, or any surviving characters, I should say, except for Freddy. 2. This is a possession movie. That's right, Freddy possesses the main character of this movie. Yes, exactly. The antagonist possesses the protagonist. Yay. 3rd issue I have with this movie: the gay undertones. Ugh. Why would they try to do that with this movie? I mean, seriously, I get it. There are some movies out there that have homoerotic undertones, and I don't have any issue with those movies. They're fine, as long as they actually mean something to the plot of the movie. This movie, it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. I mean, I just don't get this movie. I mean, what are they trying to do? Wes Craven didn't work on this movie. I just don't understand this movie. Why would they try to do something like that? I mean, seriously, the first movie was so memorable and iconic, and the characters were well written and well developed and stuff like that. But this movie, what the hell? I mean, seriously, same as about some of the other later movies in the franchise. This is the worst movie of the franchise. I mean, seriously, you could just not watch this movie. Just go from part 1 to part 3 and be fine. Just like with Star Trek V. You can remove Star Trek V from the franchise and just move on from Voyage Home to Undiscovered Country and just be fine. But no. No. This movie is just so awful that I can't believe it got made. I can't believe it got released. I can't believe I have to review it. But since I promised I was going to look at all the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, minus the remake, I'm going to review this movie anyway. Ugh, this movie just makes me cringe. So, in this movie, we're introduced to a brand new character named Jesse, who just so happens to move into Nancy's home from the first movie. And of course, we're given no explanation as to what happened to Nancy in between movies. Isn't that just great? Yes. So, anywho. And of course, in the opening, there's a very cool scene where we see Robert Englund without the Freddy makeup. Even though it's just for a brief moment. Yeah. I know. Shocking, isn't it? Yeah. But I do have to say one thing, though. The dream sequence in this movie, the opening one, by the way, isn't all that bad. I mean, seriously. Now, before I get any further, I'd say that the dream sequences in the first movie were incredible. They were memorable. They were iconic. You know, they're the scenes in the movie that people talk about and they just make you want to see the movie more and more and more. There aren't that many dream sequences in this one, which really sucks. I mean, why is it just this one scene that's the dream sequence and the rest of the movie doesn't have any dream sequences at all? I mean, like I said, the dream sequences in the first movie were so memorable and iconic, and just those scenes were the cruxes of the movie. They made people invested in that movie. And just made people talk about those scenes, and so powerful. This movie, we only get one, that's right, one dream sequence, and that's it. That's it. Just one. I don't get it. So, after the only dream sequence in this movie that involves Freddy about to kill someone, we then get introduced to said main character Jesse, who is probably the most weakest character of the entire franchise. I mean, seriously. This guy is just a whiny kid. Or a whiny teenager, actually. I mean, seriously. Well, actually, I take it back. He's not whiny. He's girly. Yes. I mean, seriously. He whines like a girl, and he screams like a girl. Which kind of makes me wonder as to why this character wasn't written as, oh yeah, a girl! Make the character a girl, not a guy. Duh. God. You know, I'm starting to think the people who wrote this movie weren't exactly the sharpest tools in the shed. Oh, well then. So, then, of course, we also get introduced to Jesse's love interest, I guess, named Lisa, who pretty much exists just to help Jesse out with his Freddy issues later on in the movie. Yeah. And also, for some reason, in Nancy's house, which is now Jesse's house, they're having problems with the heat. Yes. Wow, what a conundrum. So anywho, and then of course there's this other guy that Jesse apparently is competition with, or something like that, and really, he's just such a forgettable character that really, he's just forgettable. So we'll just call him Forgettable Guy. Yeah. So, anywho, during a not dream sequence, well, it could be considered dream sequence, but really, the only thing Freddy does in that movie is talk to Jesse, and pretty much sets up his whole possession plot. Now, I sort of kind of understand what Freddy's doing here. I mean, to me, Freddy's possessing Jesse to get his revenge on more of the Elm Street kids. But of course, if Freddy's plan is just to get revenge on the Elm Street kids by killing them in their dreams, then what does he need Jesse for? I mean, I understand that Freddy's ability to kill is based on fear, so if Freddy possesses Jesse to kill kids in the real world to make them more fearful of him, then I guess if he were to transfer into the dream world where Freddy would be easy to kill those kids. But then that wouldn't make any sense anyway, because Freddy's more powerful in the dream world and not in the real world, and this movie just doesn't make any sense. I mean, seriously, to me, this movie is totally ignoring the rules of the first movie. I mean, seriously, Freddy does his killing in the dream world because that's where he's more powerful. But if he's in the real world, then obviously it's going to be a lot more easier to people to just find a way to kill the guy. But no, they can't kill Freddy because of course, well, he's possessing Jesse as a real kid, so if they kill Freddy, then they kill Jesse. Ooh, who cares? I mean, seriously. But then during a scene where Jesse and Lisa are in Jesse's room, Lisa just conveniently happens to come across a diary that basically explains the whole backstory of Freddy if we didn't know it already. Ah, boy. So anywho, and yeah, there's some weird things that happen in this movie, like a parrot explodes and something like that, and Jesse visits a gay bar where he finds his gym teacher at him, and, you know, I just can't stand this movie. I mean, seriously, there are some things about it that I like, and I do admit, while the possession thing was kind of cool and all, I just don't understand why they had to do that with Freddy. I mean, seriously. I just don't understand why Freddy needed to possess him. And yeah, I sort of kind of get it though, because, you know, Freddy, if he's in the real world, then it'd be a lot easier for him to kill more of the Elm Street kids and yada yada yada. But really, Freddy's much more of a good, yeah, I mean seriously, Freddy's a much better killer in the dream world rather than the real world. Because, you know, it's his world. We know Freddy's world is the dream world because that's where he's powerful. And he could invent ways to kill Elm Street kids. But in this movie, he doesn't do that. Not at all. And I just don't get this movie. Not at all. I mean, seriously. I mean, seriously. This is just the main... This, to me, is the worst Nightmare on Elm Street movie ever. So, don't even bother watching it. Not at all, because really, after you're done watching it, you'll be like, what did I just see? I mean, seriously. They don't understand what... I mean, seriously. They never talk about... I mean, seriously. They don't mention at all what happened to Nancy in between movies, and they won't even do that in the third movie, but of course that's forgivable. But still, the whole possession thing? I just don't get it. Not at all. And if someone could please explain as to why they did that, please put it in the comment section, because I just don't get it. I mean, like I said, this to me is the worst movie out of the entire Nightmare on Elm Street series. I mean, say what you want about some of the other ones, like Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare, or whatever. No, this is the worst one. This is the worst movie of the entire franchise. Just don't even bother with this movie. Just don't even watch it. Just go right ahead to Part 3, Dream Warriors, because that is a much better movie than this. As a matter of fact, they should not have made this movie. They just should have, you know, I mean, they just should have went from that and going right to Dream Warriors. Just this part 3 should have been Part 2. But no. Instead, they did this movie. The worst movie from the entire franchise. Why? I just can't talking about it anymore. So, until next time, we'll look at Part 3. Live long and prosper. Peace out. Goodbye. Oh, God, I hate this movie. I hate Part 2. Part 3 will be a lot better. And I'll be happier. Just